Look, if you don't put some things in place, the entrepreneur path can be lonely, and you don't have to go far online to see people talking about just how lonely it can be. This is because when you are going into an office every day and you don't have a boss that's setting checkpoints for you and patting you on the back or criticizing you when maybe you didn't do your best work, there's things that you have to implement to kind of create some of the things that you do get from a regular job. And one of the best things you can do is make some friends in entrepreneurship. I have done entrepreneurship both on my own and with other people, and let me tell you, it is far better together. I'm so serious. When you build a support team, you are going to see that all of your thoughts and fears, concerns, worries, all the things that kind of run amok in your mind on your own are super normal. You're also going to get a ton of wonderful ideas. There might be beautiful collaborations, but most of all, you're going to create a friendship with somebody who gets it. Because the thing is you are probably one of the first in your family to do this thing. Because so many people still choose the 9 to 5 route. They still think it's the safest bet. They still think it's the secure way. And so many people are afraid to go it on their own. And so if you are an entrepreneur, if you are starting out as an entrepreneur, making a friend in entrepreneurship or two or more is seriously one of the best things that you can do. Anytime I work with a mentee, I always make sure that they have somebody in their corner, that they are cultivating friendships in entrepreneurship. And anytime somebody who works with me didn't originally have friends in entrepreneurship and then start to cultivate that, they always say how incredibly important it was for their overall happiness and the sense of ease that they bring into their day. By the way, I'm Sarah Turner. I'm a freelance medical copywriter and copywriting mentor. I have an incredible community of entrepreneurs that have grown over the last few years, both online and in person. So I want to give you some tips and ideas of how you can find your new entrepreneur BFFs. First things first, you can totally look on Facebook and in Facebook groups. Facebook groups are kind of the only thing that I really like about Facebook anymore. There are so many different groups for every kind of interest and every kind of growth opportunity. So take some time and look for some communities on Facebook. And keep in mind, if you don't really love Facebook, I'm one of those people. You don't really have to be really active on Facebook. You can even create a Facebook profile just to join these groups. And you actually don't even have to stay there, but it is a really great place and a wonderful starting point for finding other entrepreneurs online. Another thing you can do is reach out to people in your network who own small businesses. I mean, even like the yoga studio you go to, the hair salon you go to, whatever it is, the small businesses right in your area have an owner or somebody who is keeping it running, and they probably feel exactly the same way you do. So invite them out for coffee or for lunch and get to know them. It is so wonderful when you know people in your immediate community because you have people in person that you can connect with. And keep in mind, they don't have to be on the exact same entrepreneur journey as you. In fact, it can be really exciting and refreshing to hang out with people who are outside of your industry. The next thing I want you to do is to explore local groups. You can find these on meetup.com, you can find them on Facebook, you can find them by searching. Even some people have luck looking at the Chamber of Commerce in their area. These are all groups where people get together so that they can meet other entrepreneurs who are in similar journeys as them. I'm willing to bet that if you do a little digging, you'll be able to find a group that already exists near you. The next tip I have for you is to hang out where other entrepreneurs hang out. A great place for this is a co-working space. When I was first starting out, I got a co-working space so that I could get out of the house, put some real clothes on, be around other humans, and meet other entrepreneurs. A lot of co-working spaces these days actually have meetups and social gatherings, which are super helpful for meeting entrepreneurs in your area. And another great thing is that co-working spaces tend to be other entrepreneurs, so it can be a really great place to start. My next tip for you is to find an activity you love and then to show up regularly. This could be dance, this could be yoga, this could be rock climbing or surfing or whatever. But when you find an activity where there is community already built in and you start asking people out to coffee or out to lunch or whatever it is, you are going to find that there are probably entrepreneurs in those little communities. And so it can be a really great way to kind of just show up consistently and to connect with people. Again, they might not be in the same industry as you. I have made some of my best entrepreneur friends at pole dancing class, actually. I've met some really incredible women who have started their own businesses and then just also love dancing. And finally, you can create your own group. Seriously, it might feel scary at first, but what you'll probably find out is there are other people in your immediate network who are craving the same thing as you. That has been my experience. And I want to use this opportunity to kind of shift into what do you do when you want to start actually making those connections? Because people ask me this all the time. I get DMs in my Instagram about this a lot. One thing that I have done, and trust me, it makes me so nervous still to this day, is I go up to somebody and I'm like, you seem awesome. Would you like to grab a cup of coffee? I mean, it sounds crazy, it can be really scary, but usually those people are so relieved. They're like, wow, thank you. They feel flattered. They're also feeling the same way. And truly, this has been my experience. Everybody's just human. We're all looking for connection. We're craving it extra hard since COVID happened. And this is a really beautiful way to just start putting yourself out there, to growing your confidence, and to making new friends. Keep your eyes open. There's oftentimes people right in front of you who are looking for the exact same thing you are. So where have you met your biz BFF? And have you actually met a biz BFF yet? If not, tell me where you're looking and tell me where you met them. So start asking yourself, who do I know who owns a small business? What are some of the groups I can get involved in? Where can I maybe find these new entrepreneur friends that aren't necessarily entrepreneur focused? And how can I start putting myself out there a little bit more? I'm telling you, it is so, so worth it. So do you have a biz BFF? How did you meet them? I would love, love, love to hear this in the comments because you guys give me so many wonderful ideas and you can also learn from each other. So go ahead and hit that thumbs up button if you like this. That's how I know that you would like more videos of this nature. And please don't forget to subscribe. It means so much to me. Thanks, guys.